Hello, Cancers. Welcome to your April 2022 reading. So here we go. So the top row is like the general overall feel for the month, and then each card here represents like a week of, so week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. So you guys kind of have some heavy stuff going on here. So let's kind of delve a little into it. Now, you have the World, okay? So the World is about completion. It's ending of a cycle, new beginnings. It's like you're finishing something. So the World basically is the last card of the major arcana. And then the Fool starts his journey again. So it's kind of like a completing of one thing, and you're about to kind of probably start on the next phase or the next journey. But this is a good card. This is like about celebrating and just kind of coming full circle. It's about success and accomplishment, a happy ending, a successful resolution. So now, next up, and this typically is something a long-term, something that took a while to achieve. Next up, you have the Tower. Now, this is all like about unexpected changes, chaos, disruption, shock, like sudden change, upheaval, revelations, and awakening. Sudden, unexpected changes occur, but this will help you move forward. The structure was built on an unstable foundation. So the Tower represents whatever this foundation that all of this was on was never really solid to begin with. So a lot of times I feel like the Tower card, it's coming. I feel like sometimes it kind of comes suddenly. Sometimes it's kind of, you hope it's not going to come. But sometimes I really feel like we know like it's coming. But when it comes, it's usually is like, oh my God, here it is. But sometimes I feel like whatever this is, there's something's not quite right. So it's sudden, but it's not always totally unexpected. It's just you never really want it to happen type of thing. But this really represents that once all this comes down, it's almost like you're going to rebuild again and you can be stronger, building it back stronger. So this also could not necessarily be like tangible stuff falling apart. It could also be like you're having a different kind of awakening, or you're finding something out and it actually changes things for you. So then you have the Three of Swords, which is about heartbreak, grief, arguments, relationship breakdowns, and emotional pains. This could indicate arguments or hurt feelings. You are feeling disappointed in something. You might need to have a good cry to release the emotions and start the healing process. So especially this is coming after the Tower moment. Yeah. So let's see. So this to me is directly related to the Tower, but let's kind of delve in kind of like the weekly breakdowns a little bit. So first up, we have the Six of Pentacles, which is all about support, financial assistance, charity, generosity, giving, receiving, sharing wealth. Now, this doesn't have to be just financial. This really could be kind of any type of valuable, like whether it's information or help, somebody's helping you move, anything that you find is helpful to you, so it has like a value to you. But this could be also you giving this help to somebody else, like offering help to somebody else as well. So, and, this could be like offering up your time, energy, love, and support, or wisdom. So now, next you have the Lover's card, which is about choice. But these are choices that are more life-changing decisions, because the Lover's card is a major arcana card. So it's more like it's a big choice. It's something that's going to be affecting you more long term. It's not just like a fleeting moment type of choice. It's something that's actually really going to be affecting you going forward. This could be about love, marriage, partnerships, harmony, relationships, and alignment. Whatever this is, it's about strong connections that you have. Now, you have Justice. And Justice is all about fairness, balance, legal issues, rational decisions, truth, cause and effect. It's about karma. And basically you need to always think about how is your current behavior going to affect you in the future. So it's always kind of being fair in your dealings and taking responsibility for your actions. So then you end the month with the Three of Pentacles, which is about teamwork, collaborating with others. It's learning and implementation, but The success is not yours alone. You work harmoniously within a team, and each person within that team has something really beneficial to offer the situation. So this is very interesting because I feel like you guys finally finished something and then shenanigans start. Something you might have finally finished something long term. Or this could even indicate that the tower moment is what ended this situation and you're heartbroken about it. Maybe it could be like either you finally finish something and you realize something pretty major about it and you're very upset and you're heartbroken, or this has kind of come to an end because of the tower situation and now you're upset about it. So take it however it works. But I feel like, to me, I feel like these two cards especially are saying that there's people in your corner. Like you have the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, and I feel like there's people wanting to help you out. I feel like whatever this is going, you're going through something right now, but I feel like you have people that love you and there's help for you out there. So now the Lovers, I'm kind of wondering, this tower moment could be about love. It could be about a relationship going on. Maybe you and this person were together for a long time. Maybe you were thinking of getting married or however, or maybe you did get married and then all of a sudden you find something out and you're like, I'm finished and I have to leave, and you're hurt. And that could be what's going on. Like you're leaving and you're making that choice, because this is about choices and that's a big choice to make, but you're going to get like fairness. And you'll get help from somebody else, like, whether it's family who are going to step in and help you, or if you have to stay with family or whatever. I'm just giving you some scenarios. But this could really apply any of this, how it really works for you. But I feel like you're going to be getting help from someone else, because I kind of feel like with this tower moment and this heartbreak, I really feel like you will be on the receiving end of the help. I mean, this could be you giving somebody else help, but I feel like this tower moment, something is shaken up in your life, and you're upset, or it's upsetting to you, it's upsetting to your family, because usually these things, the moments like this, is not just you doing it alone, you're not experiencing it alone, it's on a larger level. So I feel like it's upsetting to the dynamic, whatever dynamic is involved, but there's help. So whether it's within the family is helping you kind of get through this, or within however situation this is, you have people on your side that are kind of helping you get through this. And this could be they're giving you emotional support, or you're providing emotional support to them, depending on how it is. But choices need to be made. I feel like you're going to be making big choices here. And I feel like whatever choice this is, it's going to be fair. And I think it's going to be reasonable. The thing with justice, sometimes justice doesn't imply that we're going to get a leg up, or we're going to get like a little extra something. It's always, justice is always like the super fair. Like, so whatever the super fair resolution to that problem, I think that's what justice is. It's not like maybe you'll come out a little bit better. It's just more like, okay, well, we're going to just be fair for everybody. So I think through whatever choice this is going to be, it's going to be super fair. And I think like it's going to wind up with some type of positive collaboration in a sense. So let's continue with your, I have the oracles here. Let's see what kind of where we go with this, because I think these are really going with what's going on here. So anyway, so you have these two, really, these both came out for you guys. And this this deck is typically like what you have to overcome, the problems that you need to overcome. So the first up is this me? Now this one's about kind of like losing yourself. It's almost like as you go along in life and you add responsibilities, I don't want to say you lose yourself, but sometimes those responsibilities almost shape who you are. So maybe 20 years from now, you look at yourself and you're like, who the hell am I? Like, is this what I wanted out of my life? And it's not necessarily, it doesn't happen immediately. It's just little things that pile up through time almost like reshapes who you really were. And I think this is why some people go through those those midlife crises, because they realize that along the way of responsibilities, work, family, whatever, they lost themselves. So then I feel like you have a midlife crisis for some of us, because you realize, like, you wake up one morning and you're like, who is this person looking at me? Who is this person staring back at me in the mirror? And I think you kind of go through that crisis of like, this is not who I am. This is not what I want, really. Like, I need to get back to the foundation. So this tower moment really could be attributed from this moment of realizing that you've lost yourself a little bit along the way. Like, the world is kind of a completion. Maybe you kind of got everything that you want, and then all of a sudden you had a tower moment where, like, is this really what I want? And then, in a sense, you're upset because you've become something that you're not truly happy with. And then you go through that process of making the changes and maybe figuring out, like, maybe we got to shift stuff up. Now, the colorless angel, this card, it's almost like he's an angel. But I think with time, he almost loses his vibrancy, like his vibrant colors and his passion and everything. Like, with every problem that comes up, he almost like loses himself a little bit, in a sense of starts to get worn out. So I feel this card is all about, like, kind of being stuck and being still. Like, you're not really, I don't say reaching your potential, because sometimes we just get tired. We can't always be like, doing everything super goal orientated at all times. Sometimes we do need a break, but sometimes when things don't really work out great for a while, you keep hitting those obstacles, you kind of get worn a little bit and you lose sight of yourself. So I think this colorless angel with this, is this me? I think I feel like this is saying maybe you lost sight of what you really want, what your happiness is, what your true self really, really wants. And you still have your true self within you, obviously, because you're yourself, but you're feeling like maybe you're not feeling like as vibrant as you once were, like in the sense that your passion, maybe something that spark within yourself that really makes you intrinsically who you are, you're not giving it enough time or enough energy, because maybe your energy is sucked into everything else. So that's kind of, I hope that makes sense. Now, next up you have voices, which is about, with a tug at the gut feel, them romance your very breath. Listen to the gentle flickering within your eyes, for this is where they guide you. So voices is about encouragement and inner knowing. So it's about trusting your intuition. Voices surround us, but we have to listen carefully. The powers speak to us in so many different ways, encouraging us as we travel along our path. There is a voice that can be found in the plants, animals, colors, shapes, wind, and rain. There are clues offering us guidance and encouragement as we make our way back to the true self. Spirit speaks to us in symbols, signs, faint sounds, and subtle cues. Our wise ancestors knew this. They knew everything has something to say for those who know how to listen, not just with their ears, but with their entire body, mind, and soul. This card has come to you as a reminder to listen to the guidance offered by Spirit throughout your environment. One of the best ways to connect is to go into nature, ask a question to the wind, and listen for an answer. Perhaps a plant suddenly moves nearby, or something floats on the wind just in front of your face. These are all signs from spirits to you. Ask your question and wait for the powers that be to answer. Be open-minded about the ways answers can appear. Look for synchronicities, consistent signs that come together to tell a story. Something is a sign if you feel a connection to it, no matter how silly it seems. Trust in your ability to receive the language of Spirit. The powers that will see this and will offer more to you. So this is definitely about kind of connecting and grounding yourself, I think, and connecting to kind of like the subtleties in life. Because I do believe we all have spirit guides. I think we all have more than one. I personally feel like we have teams. We have spiritual teams in our corner. So maybe you've kind of lost yourself a little bit. And I wonder if this tower moment is really you trying to almost like I don't say get put back on the right track or the right path, but sometimes these things happen to shake us up, to kind of put us back to something that's better for us. Even though in the moment it doesn't seem like that's really what's going on. It seems like a disaster. So now you have Apatite, get out of your comfort zone, and then you also have Amethyst, trust your intuition. So that really goes with this Voices card, this trusting your intuition. And I feel like this comfort zone could be pushing the Tower moment, because Tower moments are designed to get us uncomfortable. Let's be honest here. So I feel like that really goes with the Tower moment, is like, you got to get out of your comfort zone. You got to trust your intuition. And then you had the African Violet, which is it's spirituality. It's time to connect with what you believed. And I think that definitely goes with obviously this intuition card. And I feel like it kind of goes with, your true self. With these two cards here, I feel like you really might have lost your way a little bit. And I think with this kind of connecting, you're going to kind of find what you really want. You're going to find yourself again. Now, you also had 3 of these cards came out. So I was like, okay, I'm telling you guys all these cards. So you got Romance, Cupid, Arrow, Strike. So this Lover card could really indicate a good partnership coming to you. So yeah, so that could be for some of you. I feel like there could be some type of maybe that's a Tower moment. Maybe the Tower moment is like you completed something and you feel like you're on your way, and then all of a sudden a tower, the man or the woman or person of your dreams shows up, and now it's screwing up your plans. And maybe you had plans to, let's say, move somewhere or do something more career orientated or whatever, and then all of a sudden you meet the perfect person, and then it's screwing up your plans. And not that you're sad that you're going to have to either let that dream go to go in a different direction, but sometimes when you have to switch gears, there could be a moment of like, sadness and having to give something up. So take it however it resonates. That's not going to be for everybody, but you'll know it's for you. Now, you also had acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. And I feel that's going with the Tower moment. I feel like, I hate to say it, sometimes if you kind of, the quicker you accept that this disaster is happening in a sense, the easier it is for you to kind of move forward with it. So, and the easier it is to get through the 3 of Swords and this kind of like this heartbreak and this sadness, It's not always as easy as just me saying that, but, and then forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So with this situation, this Tower could, for some of you, could represent somebody doing you dirty. They did you wrong. And let's say this forgiveness, let's say, for instance, this was a divorce, something they did you wrong, you're separating with this person. It's obviously going to be different for everybody. But this could indicate something happened, you're upset, that you have people in your corner wanting to help you, and you're making a choice. If you're separating, this could be a big choice now that you're separating, you're parting your ways. But with the Justice, this could indicate that if you're fair about it, it's going to help you forgive. Like if you kind of forgive, then you can kind of be more fair-minded with the separation and be like, you know what, there's no point in me getting into a legal battle that's going to last years and cost so much money just out of spite. I'm going to be fair. We're going to treat this fairly. And in a sense, we're going to, I don't want to say work together in this separation. We're going to try to be amicable about it, and we're going to move the hell on. So everything is always going to work for everybody differently. So however this resonates for you, you just need to take it however that resonates for you. So then you also got these 2 cards. Happiness is found on the way, not at the end of the road. So I think that's a great reminder, because I think it might be a little bit of a heavy month for you guys, but also the flower doesn't dream of the bee. It blossoms and the bee comes. So you guys are the flower. And the bee will come. So if you're waiting for your bee, maybe maybe the bee is the tower moment in the romance thing for you guys, for some of you. And then you had, for your food fortune of the month, what spirit of the dish is going to be with you guys for the month of April. You had the king of sides, which is the mac and cheese. So you got the spirit of the mac and cheese. Now, think of a question. We're going to ask the magic 8-ball in a minute, but let's get your stone. Let's see what stone is for you. Ooh, you guys got peace. Yeah, you guys got something going on. I think you guys definitely having some stuff you're going to be dealing with. But you're going to get through it. You're definitely going to get through it. But I think with this tower moment, trying to find that peace is going to be very, very helpful. So you might need to take a little bit of time for yourself to kind of get through it. But, okay, and let's see what your numbers and letters. Oh, and one dropped. Hold on. Okay, so you have L, X, P, T, D, I, and you have 3, 7, and 0. And then, so now let's ask the magic 8-ball. Okay, think of your question. Here we go. Oh, mystical magical 8-ball, the mightiest ball of all the balls in the world. What is the answer to Cancer's April 2022 question? It says, yes, definitely. So there you go, guys. The 8-ball has spoken. I hope you guys have a wonderful month, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.